Like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get 1 week good luck for you. Try this, it really works.
What's the craziest selfie you've ever taken? Was it a fun idea, an embarrassing moment perhaps, or was it a dangerous stunt? Whatever it was, I really do hope it was worth it. Especially if it was more inclined towards the danger factor, because sometimes the last snap ends up being the very last shot. Welcome to another episode of T10, where we'll get 10 of the most dangerous selfie trends. Number 10. Bear selfies. Conventional wisdom advises us never to approach or attempt anything that might provoke a wild animal as dangerous as a bear. But when the bear selfie trend took off, campers, hikers, and adventurers ditched the rule book and tried to pose for selfies with the dangerous animal just a few feet behind them. As more and more people in the USA jumped onto the trend, putting themselves and the bears at risk, the USA Forest Service had to issue an official notice prohibiting bear selfies. They warned that while bears can appear to be peaceful, cute, and cuddly, they are quite dangerous when provoked. Getting into their space with selfie cameras flashing at them could be interpreted wrongly, and things could end up badly for the intruder really quick. It's important that tourists and thrill seekers popularizing the trend remember that they are actually dealing with wild animals. Number 9. Extreme stunts. Angela Nicola is a Russian self-photographer known for her extreme artistic pursuits. She travels around the world trying to get the perfect Instagram shots to impress her 800,000 plus followers. She's often pictured performing the most extreme stunts, like scaling impossibly high buildings or doing some crazy yoga stunts on a narrow ledge. And she would sometimes perform these jaw-dropping feats with her boyfriend. The most thrilling feat the two have done together being the time they climbed the world's tallest crane in Tianjin, China. They do their stunts without any safety equipment, armed only with a selfie stick and a camera. Number 8. Jesus selfie. Most thrill seekers hunt for the highest towers to take extremely crazy selfies and insane stunt videos. But for Lee Thompson, rooftop selfies don't offer the dizzying wonder he imagined would turn his stomach. The travel blogger and photographer challenged himself to take this selfie from the top of the Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. He climbed more than 124 feet up the world-famous statue after he was specially authorized by the Brazilian Tourism Board in May 2014, amid the preparations for the World Cup. Anything could have gone wrong, and Lee Thompson admits that he was extremely anxious during the climb. Thankfully, everything went as planned, and the snap he took from the arms of the iconic Christ the Redeemer statue was a spectacular shot. He went ahead and shared the selfies from that day on his travel blog. The title read, "Christ, this is one epic selfie." Number 7. On the edge. Only a true daredevil would attempt push-ups on the edge of the rooftop of a 40-story building. Like many daredevils on social media, Wu Yang regularly risks his life in pursuit of the most hair-raising selfie moments, usually dangling himself from the highest building in any city he visits. Some of his dangerous stunts will almost literally leave you on the edge of your seat. You'll see him hopping from rooftop to rooftop, and sometimes he'll be hanging out at the top of the highest towers of the city. One might wonder how he even got there. Unfortunately, the risk is sometimes greater than the gratification and bigger than any reward one might hope to get. For Wu Yang, this realization was clear rather too late. During what was said to be his final stunt, Wu Yang lost his grip and plunged 62 stories down to his ultimate demise. Number 6. Jellyfish selfies. Jellyfish may be soft, jiggly, and colorful in appearance, but they are some of the most dangerous creatures you'll encounter in the water. One species, especially the box jellyfish, is said to have a powerful and painful sting that can prove fatal even to an adult human. Despite being aware of how dangerous these creatures can be, diverse and extreme photographers have for some time been seen taking selfies while swimming in the midst of these spectacular, potentially lethal creatures. Photographer Nadia Ali's selfies in the magical jellyfish lake were particularly enthralling. She's seen taking pictures of her encounter with hundreds of jellyfish swimming around her, some getting so close to her head it might make you feel a little nervous. Luckily, she got through it unscathed and had some really fantastic screensavers to show for it. Number 5. Bull Run Selfie. Dozens of selfies have been taken with different dangerous animals in the background. This man just had to jump onto the notorious selfie trend in his own unique way. You can see the unidentified man trying to take a selfie while participating in the Pamplona Bull Run Festival. The selfies he took must have been lazy, seeing as he didn't share them online. We only have a picture of him trying to document the epic event with an angry bull bellowing within inches of him. The runner damn near got trampled to death by the bulls as he couldn't run as fast with his camera phone raised high for the dangerous snap. It was reported later that the local authorities had begun a manhunt for the runner since participants were strictly prohibited from taking photos during the run. The authorities warn, and I agree with them on this one, that runners taking selfies with the bulls charging behind the pose a threat not just to themselves but also to the other participants and the bulls as well. Number 4. Volcano Selfies. For the telecaster who's always covering extreme weather conditions, nicknames such as the Storm Chaser befits. Canadian presenter and adventure photographer George Corowny's the Storm Chaser. His tweets and Instagram posts document his extreme adventures, literally walking into danger zones just to snap the perfect selfies. In one of his tweets, posted a selfie of George Corowny's that he took at the mouth of a bubbling volcano. The selfie was taken at Ambrym Island in Vanuatu to the backdrop of the active Benbow volcano. He had to climb nearly 1,200 feet down into the crater to get a close shot of the sizzling molten rock. As you can see, of course, he was clad in a heat-resistant suit as well as a gas mask to help prevent exposure to the toxic gases. The caption to this tweet read, "When normal selfies are not extreme enough." Number 3. Train selfies. How do you not manage to even as much as flinch when you're standing on a railway track and can clearly hear the train horn blasting? Teens from all over the world are going to extreme lengths for the sake of posting selfies that would be seen as the most daring and risky. This obsession, coupled with the social media craze, is perhaps what makes them put their lives at risk when they're taking selfies on the train tracks, even as the train approaches from the distance. Unfortunately, things didn't end well for some of the teens that attempted the dangerous train selfie trend. In 2017, particularly 3 teens in Karnataka, India were killed on a railway track while taking selfies. Witnesses say that the teens ignored the approaching train's blazing horns because they thought they could time the approaching train. Only at the last minute, after taking several selfies, did they jump out of the way, only to realize too late that another train was approaching on the second track they had landed on. Now it's time for today's best pick, and now in today's best pick, we have a picture sent to us by a subscriber just like you. It shows the image of a man taking a selfie with a smiley shark. Let's find out more. Number 2. Shark selfie. Of all the deadly selfie trends, this one tops my list. I mean, when has a random encounter with a shark ever been a photo op? These ferocious creatures have quite the scary reputation for being indiscriminate killers. And of all the ways that you could go, you don't want it to happen in the hands or a brother mouth of a shark. Ironically, selfies are said to be responsible for 5 times more fatalities than sharks. I can just imagine then just what a crazy deadly idea it must be, holding a camera high to take a selfie with a shark smiling in the background. Just think about it. I think this is the most dangerous selfie I will ever take. Number 1. Perfect selfie. Is this the world's most daring feline or what? The gray tabby cat got famous overnight when a picture of her taking a selfie with her canine pals lined up in the background went viral on the internet. The selfie was shared widely on social media, with the original post said to have gained more than 1 million likes on Instagram. We really hope that the shot was worth it, as people just couldn't get enough of that adorable little chant. We just can't help but wonder how she managed to get the 2 Roddies to pose for the perfect selfie. This is the end of our videos. Thank you for watching. You can also watch some more amazing videos on our channel here.